welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Florida International Panthers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, and the Utes will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Panthers offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Utes!
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense. He's setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. He'll do it himself. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Looking to pass, it's Mahan. Makes the grab, it's Lewis. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Extending the play. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense lining up quickly. Takes the handoff. It's Clemens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. The screen, and watch out. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. FIU pushing tempo. Now they'll run the draw. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Utah Utes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, better look out! They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Utes will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Mahan. Under fire. Makes the catch, it's Collins. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Collins. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Williams.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pocket breaking down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe shipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Glover. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The RPO, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season. him, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Oh, they're after him. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And this defense breaks it open as they return it to the house for 6.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UMass. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Spits it out to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Mahan. Pressure coming. Complete to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They just keep firing. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Rush is on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 3rd down coming after the incompletion. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. He's at the 30.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.